to try to come up with that first down.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Catch is made, room to run here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
That completion sets up a second down play. Looking for a receiver. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone. The first down, the 17. And the Trojans come to the line to run the hurry-up. The running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Heads-up move by the head coach. Using that challenge, officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. On the run, it's Williams. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll try the right here. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He escapes the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. They'll run it here. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Defense to make a big red zone stop. Headed for the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Horned Frogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. And the Horned Frogs looking to run some tempo here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Caught in the backfield. It's Bryant. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And the Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Trying to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
BAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Now it's second down here. QB bootlegs here. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27.
They're going to pick up the first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart. Think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams. For a
deep shot to the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner trying to create good field position. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's with a start the drive. And the TCU offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Takes the handoff. It's Bryant. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Moves the ball up to the 30. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got a man down the middle. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They call the counter play here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings them down.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Look out, room to run here. And read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The offense tried to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Hand off to the single back. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The receiver makes the catch. Plenty space at the 20. What a catch and run by the junior. The offense will quickly spend the timeout here after the play.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The Horned Frogs move into the red zone. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down mark.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, TCU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT.
TCU 28, USC 21.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it on the move.
grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. We get the second half started with the running play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line on the hurry up. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, TCU.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks into the clear. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And they've got the returner corralled.
And your USC Trojans will take over 1st and 10.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going.
On the move now. And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And their route is on.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The USC offense back on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Looking deep down the left side. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
At the 25-yard line, brings up 30.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The catch hauled in here over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Trying to find some room. It's Bryant. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's incomplete. The attempt at trickery does not work. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team able to bring him down. So here's the first play of the drive now, the beginning of the 41. Ball handed off. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. On the ground, it's Bryant. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Tackle is made at the 37-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. He's past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, TCU. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
USC 21.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Looking for some space. It's Bryant.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball was incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Using his legs here. He did not get it. A